Okay, let's continue on with our lesson 1.4, which is solving multi-step equations with variables on both sides of the equation. And in your textbook resources, this is a topic 1.3 or lesson 1.3. So first word problem, apologize for that, not really what I wanted to do. But the first word problem is Arabica coffee costs $28 per pound. So I'm going to say $28 per pound is pretty important. And Robusta coffee costs $8.75 per pound. How many pounds of Arabica coffee must you mix with 3 pounds of Robusta coffee to make a blend that costs $15.50 per pound? One strategy is to fill in a table with the information you know and the information you need to find. So I know Arabica coffee is $28 per pound. Not there. 16. And I know that I don't know how much of that coffee I need. So the total cost is going to be 28 times however many pounds of Arabica coffee I buy. Robusta coffee, on the other hand, costs $8.75 a pound. And I know that I have 3 pounds of Robusta coffee, so the total cost is going to be 8.75 times 3, which equals 26.25. I actually show the multiplying in there. I'm going to leave this in this box though, so you have it. And then the coffee blend. We know that we want the price for the coffee blend to be $15.50 per pound. I don't know how many pounds I'm going to have, but it is going to be the A plus 3. So I know I have 3 pounds and I know I need to have A pounds. So if I add those together, I get the total. So our cost is going to be $15.50 times A plus 3. We're going to actually use that to set up an equation here that we can solve. And we're going to use the first 2 columns and the first 2 rows in the last column and set them equal to the last row. So I have 28 times blank or A pounds of Arabica coffee, and I know 26.25 for my total cost for the Robusta coffee, and that's going to equal the $15.50 times my A plus 3. Once I have this set up, I can go ahead and put my line. Where's Mrs. Straight? Says the great straight wall, not line. She yelled at me for that. Down the middle. And we are going to go ahead and distribute on the right side. And you're going to want a calculator for that. So 1550 times A and 1550 times 3. That font a little smaller. I get 28A plus 26.25. Make sure that decimal point's there. Equals 1550A plus 1550 times 3. So 4650. Now, we like to label letters and numbers. So I'm going to put letters on the left side, numbers on the right side. And I see that I have a letter on the right side, and I actually need to cancel that. So since it's a positive 1550A, I'm going to go ahead and subtract 1550A on both sides. And 28 minus 1550 gives me 1250A. Plus 2625, that decimal point in there, equals 4650. Now I have some numbers I need to move over. I'm going to start with the one that's not by the letter. I'm going to subtract 2625 from both sides. So I'm left with 1250A equals 2025. And my final step, since they're right next to each other, is to divide on both sides. So divide by 1250 on both sides. We do get a decimal. 2025 divided by 1250 gives us 1.62 pounds of that Arabica coffee. Pounds is abbreviated LDS. You can write out the word pounds. Okay, let's look at the next one. Cameron pays 95 cents per song with his current music service. A new music download service charges $89 per song, but a $12 joining fee. Should Cameron switch to the new service? Interesting. I'm wondering when he should switch to the new service. But let's check it out. So I know that right now he pays 95 cents per song. And for the new service, he would pay 89 cents per song, plus that $12 joining fee. Let's see what happens here. I don't like the way the question is worded, but we'll talk about that in a second. We're going to go ahead, since there are only letters on the left side, I don't want to make that my number side. I'm going to make that my letter side. I need a pen, sorry. That's my letter side and my number side. So I need to cancel my letters that are there. On both sides. So 0.95 minus 0.89 gives me 0.06 S. So it does save me 6 cents per song right now. Let's figure out how many songs I would have to download before that would be beneficial. So I'm going to divide by 0.06 on both sides. So 12 divided by 0.06 gives me 200 songs. So it would not be worth his while. Not saying songs, thanks. Would not be worth his while to switch to that other fee until he's buying at least or downloading at least 200 songs. Some of you, that might not seem like a lot. For me, I don't download that much music, so I don't think it'd be worth changing. I would stick with, hey, every once in a while I'm going to pay 95 cents. Okay, that's it for this lesson. So go ahead and try some of the word problems in the book and let us know if you need help.